Okay, if you're seeing this, you're seeing it for a reason. Your life is about to look so freaking different. So different. Whatever reality you are currently in, especially if it's not a place that you know you want to be in forever, if you're seeing this, if this is coming up, you're aligned to where you're about to start heading, and spirit is guiding you towards there. But I feel like a message coming through is to like pay attention to the signs and synchronicities and understand that life is not one size. It's not one size fits all, okay? What someone else does that then you go and do isn't always going to work. And sometimes it's about following your own calling. It's about following your own intuition instead of your fears, and about following like what comes up for you. Allowing yourself to understand that sometimes you are in a space where it might be silent, it might be quiet, nothing might be happening, in order to really figure out, what is my intuition telling me, what is coming up right now, what really feels good, in order to understand and ascertain the difference between your intuition and your fears and your insecurities, right? So some of you are coming to the realization that all you ever needed was you to be successful, to have the freedom, the liberation, the money, the relationship. Some of you are coming to a realization through this eclipse season where you're understanding that it's actually not that hard. It's not that hard. It doesn't have to be difficult. And you can trust where you're going. I feel like this is more so about you trusting the decisions that you're making now, because maybe you couldn't in the past. And maybe that was a good choice, because maybe some of those decisions weren't that great. And now you're like, I'm trusting the decision moving forward. In the past, we couldn't because they were on another level and we're still recovering from it. But it's like you're coming to this understanding where you're really learning to trust and be and honor who you are at this stage of your life and your journey. And you're understanding that there is not one way of doing things. And you're not one version of yourself either. It's like you're not just one thing. You're many things combined. And so instead of staying in, I guess, your own lane, I feel like the energy and spirit is urging you to go in as many lanes as you fucking want. Try it all. Take some risks on yourself. How are you going to know if you aren't there, if you aren't in it? Give it a go. I feel like there's this almost like fearlessness that's coming through, this zest for life where you're like, fuck it, screw it. Like, let's just go and do it. Who cares? Who cares what's going to happen? Let's just go and try it. And so, yeah, I feel like a lot of epiphanies are going to start to come in about your perception, your mindset, your life. Things are relatively just going to become easier and easier and easier and easier and easier. And the light is green. The lights are going to continue to be green for you. Like, you're driving your car and just every like traffic light you hit, green. Because Spirit's like, it's your time now. We've been calling you for a while. This is the only time that you've been listening, though. So it's like, now is the time. Now is the perfect time. We got, oh my god, Two of Swords coming up at the back. What is this card? I guess I'll reach down and get it. Here it is. Yeah, Four Cups in reverse. Okay. Some of you been wishing, some of you been waiting, some of you been like, God, why are you leaving me lost? We need to get going. But look, it's all for a reason. It's all for a reason. Ace of Swords. It's always purposeful. Where you are is always where you're meant to be until you shift, until you move. So Ace of Swords, mental clarity coming through. I feel like I'm Ace of Cups. Yeah, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups. Sometimes you just gotta release all the stuff that makes you anxious or stressed out. I feel like even something that's coming through with these cards is like, simplify your life, make it easier. You know, make it easier. For some of you, you might need to slow down in ways of like, instead of doing high intensity workouts, do something that actually feels good, balances your hormones, more yoga, more stretching, walking, stuff like that, you know. Do things that don't allow your anxiety kind of peak. You know, fuel yourself in the right way. Go to bed at a certain time if it helps. Listen to music that makes you happy. Work on the subconscious. Listen to frequency music if it works. Eat foods that make you feel like uplifted and great. You know, if you get up in the morning and you're super stressed out about having a specific routine and doing certain things, like get like a 30 minutes of like your work done so you don't stress about it when you're like doing your workout, right? Do things that work for you. Like I said, life is not one size fits all. Not everything that everyone else does is going to work for you. So make life work for you. Make your routine work for you and how you feel and how you want to experience things. You know, if getting up early doesn't work for you, then make it fit somewhere else. It doesn't have to. You don't have to get up at 5 a.m. every day just to feel good about yourself, or like, you know, it's like everyone has different routines. If you feel like that doesn't work for you, try it, give it a go. If it doesn't, try something else. You know, it's like this is not a box you're trying to fit into. There's no mold that you need to become. This is about you truly understanding what works for you and crafting your life around that, crafting everything else around you. Because then you're going to make it so much easier for yourself. Okay. And maybe you got to quieten the noise as well. Look at this, with Tower coming up with the Two of Pentacles. Your path right now is about balance. Balance things out for yourself. You know, silence the noise, which might be silence the notifications. Put yourself on Do Not Disturb. Understand, okay, I'm going to allocate this time in my day to go through this. Or, you know, this is when I want to look through my notifications or something like that. Take away the chaos. Allow yourself to understand that you're getting to pick and choose what you're consuming and what you're allowing into your life. So silence the notifications if you have to. Get rid of things that you know aren't healthy or you know aren't helping you. Journal more. You know, journal more, spend more time outside. Don't feel like you always need to get to a certain place or achieve a certain thing, or if I do this then I'm going to get that. Sometimes you just gotta flow with the energy. You know, go and lay on the grass, go and lay outside, go to the park, relax. Allow yourself to be relaxed, because the more you relax, the more you receive. The more that you allow your body to actually be in a space that it wants to be, that's actually feeling loved and identified and seen, the more that's actually going to come towards you. And some of you might need to work internally in order to get yourself into a space where you understand that every move you make is safe. Telling your body, I am safe. This is a safe place for me. And so, yeah, Magician and Ten of Pentacles, there is a lot that is coming your way. There's a lot that you have manifested into your life. And I feel like this is you prepping you for all of this, for the fairy tales, for the beautiful outcomes, for the success, for the money, for the stability, security, liberation. This is you prepping you for the future that you're already going to step into. This is not something that you're having to go out and get. This is something that is coming towards you. And it's almost as if like this is the last little step, but it really is. And so Ten of Pentacles with the Magician coming out, you're no longer fighting. You're no longer fighting a war. Okay, you fought a war trying to find yourself, trying to go through all these fucking lessons and hardships. Now you're here. Create the balance, because everything that you want is already on the way. Okay, create the balance so you can receive and actually enjoy it when it comes. So I'm sending you a ton of love, lots of messages coming through. Okay, tap into your intuition, meditate, but remember, you doing you is going to get you everything that you want. Just stop overthinking it, over analyzing it. Stop trying to make sense of why, and just follow your heart, follow the creativity, follow the spark, see what comes through. Be like, what's that saying that people say is like, it's time to like fuck around and find out? But assume it's going to work out better. Assume it's going to work out better than you can ever expect. So, I love you. That's your reading. Enjoy your week.